What has this day been like for you? Can you run us through the details of it?
It's kind of been a whirlwind. We played Colorado last night, stayed over. We were supposed to fly home. We were on the bus. Everything was going as normal, and then I stepped off the bus, kind of got pulled aside from Rutherford and Sully, and they're just like, "Yeah, you'll be on a plane, but it's unfortunately it's not going to be ours. You're going to be heading down to Arizona," and that's kind of when things started to sink in. But a fresh start never hurt anybody. Really exciting. Glad to be here. It's tough to leave a great organization like Pittsburgh, but really looking forward to getting started here and doing everything I can to help.
You just talked to Talk, right?
Yep.
So what is your relationship with him, and what did you guys talk about? What do you maybe see as your role here?
We never really got down into the nitty-gritty. Probably worry about that tomorrow. Kind of just getting settled right now. Just more of a, hey, how is it going? How is everything getting down here? So, but my relationship with Talk, being with them for the later part of last year, I got to know him quite well. He's a great guy and a great coach, and I'm excited to be here and play under him and try to do everything the way they want to play, and just looking to help out.
You know what he looks for. What do you bring to the ice?
I'm a speed guy, but a lot of people think I'm small, but I play a bigger game. Like throwing my body around, like getting in on corners, getting dirty. But bring the speed all over the ice.
If memory serves, you had a very good game against the Coyotes last year. I believe you scored 2 out of your 3 career goals in one game against the Coyotes. Can you speak about that game and just the irony of coming to this team at this point?
Yeah, that was a pretty exciting game. It was my first game last year, and hopefully moving forward things are as good in this building as they were last year, and except I'll be on this side of things. So, but yeah, it was kind of a whirlwind of a game too. Got called up first game, so I flew in the night before. I don't think I got in until about midnight, so it was a quick turnaround. But if you go out there and play the right way and do the right things, you get rewarded. And luckily enough, I was rewarded that night.
Can you speak about your season and how I imagine frustrating it's been to not play as much as you would have liked for Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it's definitely been up and down, that's for sure. There's not too much to say. You can be sitting out, but you're playing with some of the best guys in the world, so you're learning things. And I think that was the biggest thing for me. just soak everything in as much as I could, and learn as much as I could. And I think I've accomplished that, and hopefully I can bring some of that to this team here.
You're part of that team last year in Pittsburgh. Just talk to me about what that was like for you, and how important is it for a player to be a part of a team like that? It's such an accomplishment for a player.
Yeah, it was a great accomplishment. Obviously, everybody's dreams to win the Stanley Cup, and just to be able to be a part of an organization that did that 2 years in a row. I was black acing the year before, and then I was fortunate enough to be on the roster last year. So I think just being with those guys and being that organization, they know how to win. Obviously, they did it 2 years in a row. So, Talk knows it. A lot of guys here know it. It's the will to do things, and hopefully we can do that here.
What does that teach you as a player? Like when you have to go through that, you've been on Talk as sort of when talking about the Penguins, sort of mentioned having gone through the war, you've gone through those things. What does that teach you as a player, and what does that sort of bring to your game for future seasons?
I think when you go that far in the playoffs, it's more about digging down deep and doing things. Everybody gets bumps and bruises, and I think the team that has the most of them by the end of the season and the playoffs usually is the one that wins. So I think it was a lot of learning last year, but just to go through and be able to learn from all those guys that have been through it before, it was a big teaching year for me.
Do you know anybody on this roster?
I skated with Steps and Goligoski a couple summers ago back in Minnesota. But as far as that, I played against a few guys, but I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. Really excited about it.
You mentioned learning from the Penguins. Was there 1 or 2 players in particular that you were trying to follow around, or was it pretty much pick somebody new every day?
Yeah, you could go through the whole roster and probably choose a lot of guys, but I looked at Sidney Crosby a lot. He's one of the first guys on the ice. He's one of the last guys off the ice, and his work ethic and what he does not only on the ice but off the ice, it's pretty outstanding. So just be able to be associated with him and learn from him was pretty special.